previous video I just made. This is one of the reasons why I make a good representative for the target individual community. It's because I am not a religious person, I'm not a Christian, and the reason why the target individual community are not taken seriously by the general public is because many of them are Bible pushing Christians, and they think it's the devil or Satan that's in their heads when there is no scientific or forensic evidence that these perps doing this to us are actually Satanists, and there's absolutely no scientific or forensic evidence in thousands of years that Satan the devil actually exists the way Christians think he or it exists. And the reason why I say it is because people think this thing could have been artificial intelligence or an androgynous entity. And yet, this entity is supposedly supposed to tempt people into being sexual and lustful, and has incubus, succubus demons to attack and defile people. How does something androgynous command things, lead things into raping people and doing sex work with people? I just don't understand that at all. Actually, if Satan was actually an androgynous entity, he would be, or it would be. What, Mom?
How did you sleep last night?
Good.
Did you take that Plexeril?
Yes.
Did you sleep in this morning?
A little bit, but not too much.
So it didn't make you like super tired?
It helped me sleep
Good.
without getting too much pain in my neck or anything.
No, listen, I talked to the dentist today, and they said if the roads are bad, it's okay to cancel.
What?
Did you hear we're getting 2 snowstorms?
Oh, damn.
We're getting one in the morning that could be 1 to 3 inches, and then the big mama's coming Saturday, 4 to 8 inches. Ain't that crazy?
Yes.
So I'm gonna get. So it's at 8 o'clock the appointment. If we are gonna go, we gotta leave here at 7:30. So I'm gonna get up at 5:30 and keep an eye on the weather for an hour before we make that call. Cause I don't want us to get stuck. Which they won't even open this bad.
I'm sorry about that. Mom had to ask me a damn question while I was making this vid. If this entity was androgynous, it would make people not have sex. Because it would be jealous that we can actually have sex to the point of making us not have sex. It would try to force us to be asexual, not homosexual, and not lustful for anything. And I'm just sick and tired that many whistleblowers and most target individuals in the TI community are Christian, Jewish, and or Islamic Looney Tunes who are going to make it seem like it's all demonic possession or jinn possession or archon possession, when it is not. It's a technology doing this to us. And both extraterrestrials and human beings are doing this to us. But it's technological and it can be explained with science. But most of it is human beings doing this to us with artificial intelligence. There are a few evil extraterrestrials actually manipulating people into doing anything and attacking people because the good extraterrestrials, along with the militaries of the world, have been kicking the bad guy evil extraterrestrials asses and telling them no. They have also been killing dangerous cults, terrorists, and genocidal and exploitive criminal factions of governments that work with or in cahoots with the evil extraterrestrials asses as well. Such as Zionist Jews, neo-Nazis, along with others. And the reason why targeted individuals are being ostracized is because targeted individuals are not self-aware to know that when they act and think the way they do and be religious nut jobs, it makes people not take them seriously. I can't even take many of my targeted individual friends seriously. I can't take a lot of different types of people seriously, and a religious nut job is one of them. And where I'm not a religious nut job, and I actually use science and my brain for a change, and I just don't do things on blind faith, and I think blind faith is kind of a shoot yourself in the head kind of scenario, because you can literally shoot yourself in the head for blind faith. I won't do that. Hell no. I would make a breath of fresh air, good take, good representative of the target individual community. Due to the fact that I'm a Luciferian pagan, you don't have a lot of Luciferians and pagans in the target individual community, then I would come from a fresh angle and a better angle that's based on rational thought and objective morality than blind faith and dogma. The most targeted individuals are plagued and have the curse of having, where everything has to be very narrow minded and opinionated. Now, I'm not saying that Christian, Jewish, and Muslim targeted individuals can't represent the TI community. And I'm not discriminating against a religion, science does. Because science and religion are opposites. But you gotta understand, you're thinking that all your perps that are putting thoughts and voices in your heads with this technology are effing Satanists, when I have evidence and a good point to the contrary that these people that are doing this to us are actually Christian, Judeo-Christian Zionists working for Israel, and a cult of people that worship evil extraterrestrials that invaded humanity as the all-seeing gods, or God, because they merged all the gods into one God called Yahweh Jehovah. And Jehovah's Witness has been known to work for the CIA and has been known to spy on people, and that's not a satanic organization. They don't consider themselves Satanists. They hate Satanists, and they don't worship Satan. They worship the opposite and diametrically opposed nemesis of Satan, called Jehovah. I mean, they're fucking called Jehovah's Witness. You can't get any more frank than that, or it would be just as frank if they call themselves Yahweh's Witness. And I've also heard Mormons also do this shit as well. And with Donald Trump being the evil fucking prick asshole kingpin he is right now, and breaking people's promises, even MAGA, because I used to be a MAGA person. He made freaking ICE, and ICE are doing things that our perps do to us target individuals. They're doing street theater, check. They spy on Americans, check. They are deporting innocent American citizens who don't want to leave our country and have been paying taxes for decades. That's all shit that our fucking perps would do to us. And have done. Or try to do. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't many target individuals, like 50 give or take, or even 80 give or take, that have been burn noticed, and the people in the government that are doing this to us have burned their records completely. All the permanent records, proof of their citizenship. Even though they didn't get deported or anything like that, and now they can't function in society. And I think that many of these missing persons that have gone missing nowadays are actually targeted individuals that have been abducted by human traffickers by the government, and that it has to do with Epstein and about how a lot of these people that live out in the country and they go to national parks have been turned up missing, not seen for months to years to even decades. And that they are being also turned to secret space program super soldiers, sex slaves, and cattle for Alpha Draconian and reptilian extraterrestrials, along with the Illuminati, aka Cabal ruling elite, which aren't Satanists. They are human extraterrestrial hybrids created by evil extraterrestrials to invade and dominate humanity. That's a scientific and political issue, not a religious issue. Most things in the world are scientific, spiritual, and political driven. That's what they are driven by. They're not driven by the fucking gods or any loony and unrealistic aspect that you would think about in a religious sense of thinking and wording. I'm getting tired right now and I have to do things. Talk to you later. Take care and have a good night.